And welcome back, citizens one and all. It has been quite a while since we've done any kind of Fallout base building. And here we have the garden domes in the game now. We got all three up. I really like how it turned out, personally. It looks great. The metal struts fit really well. We just stretched out a few extra boards to do that. Y'all can check out the live stream on it too. I'll leave a link in the description. Have a lot of people stop by and always give me a thumbs up. But let's go on inside. Now the downstairs is like a 1x5. If I were to do it over, I would probably do 1x3. So we just left the power down there. It's the only thing that made sense. Coming up, we do have all we need through here for just the day-to-day wasteland work there. All the crafting tables. But let's go down the hall here. First to just like the living quarters. I really like how it turned out. I put flashes on the bottom and you can see they kind of reflect through, so I probably won't do that in the future, but I really enjoyed putting this room together. We left the power armor station in here. It fits. There are some clip issues with taller items and how the dome is shaped. So, but yeah, this is just the bedroom. I like how it turned out. In the future, we're gonna redo this. This is version 1 of like the garden domes and everything. So we're gonna do a version 2. Now the downside to the garden domes, although you do pay real money for them, they still limit you. You can only build 3, and I realize that is because of the changes with how the camp is managed and how big you can build. But I would have liked to see 4 or 5 potentially, since you did pay a pretty hefty fee for all these items. And anyways, we found ourselves in the middle room, which is like the botanical gardens, I guess. I'm 50-50 on the rugs. I probably need to line them up better, but just going around, it's mirrored on both sides all the way around up until the plushies back here. These are all just one-off uniques, but everything else is mirrored on both sides all the way around, including the double cats, etc. And then the big old man-eating plant in the middle, just a little bit, just like tried to mix it up a little, make it look pretty cool. I like how it turned out, just whatever. People run by and give a thumbs up. I think it was a neat use. If we are going to rebuild this, I'm not sure what we're going to use them for. I mean, they're sold as like a greenhouse type thing, but obviously people are going to build and want to live in them in the game, so it's a great item overall. But let's cut out over to the other dome, which is literally just a shop setup, and I do want to redo this one eventually. I can rearrange these and kind of give it a better flow, which is what we're going to do with the rebuild. And we are going to rebuild these on level as well. To get these down, it was kind of a pain. I initially did it with stairs. Like stairs up in one square, and you balance it on the one square. Then add more squares backwards. But you can also just technically build a second floor and clip it in that way as well without needing the stairs. Just build a whole second floor and build out what you need to. So really enjoy the garden domes. I think it's probably the best item that the Atom Shop has ever had. Personally, that's a personal preference. But there are some other cool things, like all the American flag stuff is great. Overall, I really enjoyed this build. It took me, I guess, probably 2 hours on the live stream. Like I said, I will leave the live stream link below if y'all want to see me struggle with this. And throughout the live stream, of course, we stopped when SBQ happened and things like that. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Still working on the decorations. I'm again like pretty much out of build space, so that's why we're gonna redo it. Yeah, we got like 2 to 5% left there, it looks like. But we're gonna redo this and we're gonna do it different, see if we can stack them higher, see what we can come up with. Like, these are really unique structures and it's a lot of fun to use them and place them. And a really cool part here is the 5 lights just all lined up perfectly there, right around the edge of the dome. I like it a lot. I think it's very cool. But anyways, y'all, that is, I guess we'll call it for now, the Wasteland Oasis. I'll debate the name, but that is the garden domes. I really enjoyed this build. Perhaps we'll title it the Wasteland Moon Base. But we are going to redo this in the next stream, so hope to see everybody there. But y'all take care. Have a great night. Good night.